state of Minnesota needs a new facility for our favorite team to play in, the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have been a staple in our community for over 50 years. And for the last 30 years in the outdated Metrodome, and it's time we give them a new stadium. There are a few reasons for a publicly funded stadium, one of them being fan experience as well as for the general taxpayer. Job creation is one of the biggest things that's going to benefit the new stadium for the state of Minnesota. By helping the unemployment lines, by having jobs for construction, and helping an area that's already down. The second, putting workforce together throughout offices, construction, steel manufacturing, transportation for the next 3 to 4 years, including the demolition of the Metrodome. Tax revenues increase by the players. Every time a player comes from an opposing team into the state and they play in the new stadium, they have to pay state taxes. Tax revenues from the new workers that are going to be out, and tax revenues from the steel and other materials that are brought to the state. The new tax revenues can help pay for school funding and other areas. It's also something that brings a lot of community pride to the state. Revolutionizes the area with the Metrodome, which is being run down. It brings new construction. After they took down the Metrodome, they take down other buildings around and put up bright new shiny buildings to help clean up the existing area. Some other community pride is concerts, high school tournaments. The fan experience is something as a season ticket holder that we'll appreciate, because it's a better place to watch a game. There'll be more seating, more room in the concourses, better concessions, just a better overall fan experience for everyone. The second part of fan experience is we're probably going to get a Super Bowl to come to Minneapolis, which is a huge tax revenue boost for the city, which some speculate it's in the bill, or close to $100 million every time a Super Bowl comes, and new taxes with all the reporters and the people flying into the state. The stadium's going to be hopefully bring a Final Four back to Minneapolis for the NCAA Tournament Final Four, which once again draws more people in and has a lot more tax revenue for the state. It also opens up for different venues, bigger concerts. Now the Excel Center is about the only building in the cities that has concerts that people want to attend, as Target Center is outdated and Target Field is outdoor and only can be played in the summer, and obviously the Twins are playing there during the summer. Some of the downsides is tax hikes for the state and the general taxpayer, and taxpayers who don't care about football or care about public subsidies are some of the downsides to it. They feel they're paying for something that they don't use, and they're paying for something that is not for their best interest. What I say to those people is, it's a stadium for everyone in the state to use. It's going to be owned by the state, and it's something that everyone in the community can enjoy, and it's a pride throughout the community, as I stated earlier. When you come to Minneapolis now, you have something to look at other than a rundown downtown, as the Vikings are buying up land around there to tear down buildings and build a new Minneapolis land, which new shopping centers, new areas, and it cleans up a neighborhood that's already been going downhill for the last decade. So in the end, the reasons to build the new stadium are, we all know the money up front is expensive as a general taxpayer, but the taxpayers also have to understand there's money that we pay towards the Guthrie Theater, to art museums, libraries, things of that nature that I don't necessarily use, but is it better for the greater good of the community. And it makes me somewhere that I can be proud to live in. Thank you.